Looks like everything is properly. I've been trying to get some new stuff set up for anybody, just to try and get the actual bits of the game so that everything will work, hopefully, correctly. Obviously, I'm playing Dead Space. Looks like my thing did not update. Some of this stuff. Thought I'd already updated the title so people actually knew what I was playing. What I'm looking at least, it says I'm still playing Dark Souls. But let's see here. If I can actually do this. I'm trying to upgrade all of my technology while I'm doing this. Update, but either way. So, I am Gullikin Dragoon, obviously, and I'm going to be playing Dead Space. I've talked about doing this for a long time, and I finally just kind of gotten around that I'm actually deciding to do it. Dead Space, I do enjoy playing Dead Space. I don't know if that just makes me weird. I don't usually enjoy horror-esque style games, but yeah, I have enjoyed playing Dead Space, so I figured I'd just go ahead and have some fun here, and I don't think I'll be screaming my lungs out, but we'll find out. It has been a while since I played this.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
All right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
Well,
You're gonna need to boost the signal if your power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock...
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, I gave you an order.
The field's too strong!
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right, let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right, we've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
alright, so now we are in control again. And we are playing, obviously, as Isaac, the engineer.
Use run to move quickly.
Go away. Thank you. I don't really get to do much here at the beginning. I do get to take a look at some stuff. Like, are now very broken.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
Welcome, CEC
Yeah, well, you know,
employees,
stuff
to
happens.
the USG
And you're alive, so
Ishimura.
stop complaining.
The Ishimura was the first Planet Cracker-class vessel, and is now the oldest serving, with 62 years of continuous service. It holds the record for highest number of planet cracks, with 34.
Unfortunately, we can't
Guess the
break
power's
open
down
boxes
everywhere.
and things like that.
Isaac,
We'll get to do that.
get over here and hack the door pad.
And counting. Whether you'll be joining us aboard the Ishimura, Look for or blue seeking holograms to extraction activate. force on the colony, the captain and crew would like to welcome you,
There we go.
and we hope your stay is a pleasant one. Concordance Extraction Company, powering humanity into the future.
Alright. What is going on around here?
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
Is there anything else she wants to whine about?
That security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reroute the damn power!
You know, personally,
Look, if we
you see
all
this kind of
cooperate,
area, it's not too
we can
bad.
figure this out.
The instant that Isaac opens
get
this,
that
and there's
computer
just
display
blood
up,
all over
Isaac.
the floor, you'd think that somebody would say something
Use the
about
locator
this.
system to find your next objective.
Yep, the only one far about that you'll be seeing, or at least mostly, will probably be... There we go.
Huh.
Me
That
looking for
doesn't
my
look good.
next objective.
She's taken a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you...
Not sure.
What the hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
That's a good way of putting it.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire! Kendra, power! Kendra!
Come on. Come on. Got it!
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked! Run!
Good time too, until we are being chased.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
I'm going as fast as the camel went. Means I was getting okay. We got on the elevator. Oh, come on. In the future, do not stand in the way of the elevator doors. I get a lemon ahead to come along with me. Alright, so down here. Our first weapon, finally. This is one thing. This annoys me about every Dead Space game I play. They constantly say this. You get this tutorial. There's,
to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
there's that tutorial. There's this. In a minute, another thing is going to pop up that will also tell you the exact same thing. Don't trust dead bodies. Never trust dead bodies. Thought for a minute I forgot to pick up the ammo. Alright. Nice. Super fast. Super slow. I'm supposed to go that way, so let's go this way first. There's a box there, but I can't get to that yet. And there's a necromorph.
Collect and use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Those will get in.
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from... Get out! Get back! Get back!
Run! It's in here.
Isaac! Isaac!
So,
God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
I always wondered where the camera
Use the
was
map
in that
screen to
situation.
check objectives and important locations.
Because when you see Hammond's face up close, he's got his arm up like he's holding, like the camera there is in his arm. But then he puts his arm down half the time. Alright, so we're going to not do that one. I'm going to pick this file. There we go. And I'm sure you'll see me saving often enough. Alright, a little bit more ammo, health pack. Alright, let's down this way. More ammo, that's always a good thing to have, especially early on. I don't think you're dead.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out.
And
Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
They like to remind you of that. Well, that's lovely.
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
Conserve ammo by dismembering enemy limbs and doing extra damage.
So many times. You get the idea that it's, well, this is how you conserve your ammo, you can make it last longer, but it's also incredibly annoying. Plus, there'll be ones later on where it's not that easy to shoot.
Stasis will slow down fast objects and enemies.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
I don't use the stasis module probably as often as I really should. I just have a tendency to kind of forget about it. Oh, that was creepy. I'm sure that will work well when I actually have to go down that way. Let's keep moving here.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
First, gotta pick up this power node. Power nodes are going to be very useful throughout the game. They allow us to upgrade our charge my stasis. Allow us to upgrade our suit. I don't think you have to in this game.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
Damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Worst words you ever hear.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
You can hear it crawling. How did it? Like that.
Tram replacement complete.
Okay, now that's the first part. So now we just need to get the computer back online. I do not trust very loud, very angry sounds. They make me nervous. Alright. Alright. Okay, 2 dead bodies. Those are the ones that I find the most annoying, is crawlers. Because they have that incredibly annoying. They only really have like the 2 arms coming towards you. Especially if you get
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
Alright, so let's see. How much farther do we have to go?
Isaac, it's Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
Forget how just kind of creepy the environment for this area can be. I almost almost always aim for the legs first, because at the very least, even if that doesn't kill them, it at least slows them down enough that you can actually take a little bit more time and not have to deal with them. Pretty early on in the game, so I don't exactly have inventory at this point. But I can use a health pack to replenish the little bit of health I've lost. Pick up another health pack, so I don't really lose any. Bigger thing you always want to try to get are power nodes, though. Those really come in handy. This is the storage room. Let's go back down to the other door and see if that'll... see if we can get... You gotta be impressed with that. You're doing this for your girlfriend, Isaac. Brave man. I'd argue to say you're a crazy man. Text log. Today's engineering department shuttle repair invoice. Mission day 2. Faulty gyro. Man, they damaged a lot of stuff on their ship. I'm looking to sit there and just read off all the text behind us. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of times where it'll be like one side will do the jump scare. There's actually one sneaking up behind you too. I have room in my inventory. Curse me for actually having good accuracy at this point in the game. I guarantee you that it will go down later. In the first game, I don't think we actually have to step on the bodies to get the loot. In the second, third game, I believe you do. Just to add that extra bit of, you know, disturbingness to the game. Alright, so we make sure we get all of our stuff going on in here. Inventory's full. Want that. That's what we actually came here for.
Use power nodes to upgrade your weapons and rig.
Yep, I know. I'm gonna go pick up this one. That gives us 2 power nodes. What you do is you can come over here to these ones will let you upgrade the stuff that you already have. So in this case, like your rig. So this upgrades your health, your air. I'm going to have to put one in, upgrade my air now, because there'll be parts later on in the game where you'll be in a vacuum, and by upgrading your air now, you'll actually be allowed to have more breathable time in those vacuums. Yeah, I think I'm going to do here is drop of that. Pick up this one.
That's it, Isaac. Take the board back to tram control and slot it into the computer array. That should get the tram system back online.
Just in case the dojo doesn't have great accuracy later. You also want to make sure you pick up as many credits as you can. You will be able to sell some stuff at stores later on when we get to that point. Selling stuff there will get you some more money, which in turn leads you to be able to buy like suit upgrades and things like that. So I've been kind of debating on what game to play next. I actually just finished the recordings for Dust. I'm not happy with them by any stretch of the word. I had some technical difficulties at the end of the last couple of episodes. I saw a shadow. Had some technical difficulties the last couple episodes. I'm not happy about that, but at this point there's also nothing I can do.
Tram control computer now online.
There we go. So now we can...
Shipwide tram system reinitialized.
There we go.
All trams now operational. Tram arriving at flight deck station. Quarantine lifted.
So we don't have to worry too much.
All right, we're on board and heading to the bridge. Good work.
Strange. The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to die out here.
Your lack of confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
I don't know his response. She just complains the entire time, and he is just, yes, I realize that you don't like this. Thank you. Get over it. Moving on. Okay, so our objective now is to actually go back to our ship that we originally crashed in here on and try to prep it for launch. I say prep it for launch, but I'm more... Is there a glass jar in the elevator? flashy lights. Really eerie atmosphere. Yeah, crap's about to go down. Gosh, it makes my heart rate jump whenever those things show up. It doesn't matter how many times I play this. It always does that. Alright.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
Let's go ahead and save it one more time. And then, okay, let's go this way. Back. Pick up all the stuff that we went past in the beginning. Well, we'll try to pick up the stuff that we went past in the beginning. Okay, can't get the med pack. And my health is full. It's a small med pack, so I'm not going to worry about that. You can actually pick up the ones that are in the cubbies before you actually leave. Smash it. I can't break it to box. I'll have to break it later, I guess. So you can't pick like the small med pack in the cubby. Shoot its head. I think there are a couple of them that'll actually play dead for a little bit after you're done shooting. So that always concerns me too. So up there's the goal. I want to go look around the ship. Can't pick up the med pack.
Detected. Hull damage critical. Evacuate immediately. Collision detected in the main hangar bay. Emergency crews have been notified.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra.
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
Just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
I don't know what this is.
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Mathias.
Probably a celebration.
Location, med lab. Status, deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Oh.
Show. How many different ways are there to say just hit the fan? Alright, back home kind of exploded a touch. I could put that up. Now, we're going to try and take a jolly ride out of here. Goody. I found the bathrooms. Where is everybody? Is weird noise. Shut the fuck up. Oh, there's a large med pack here. I want the large med pack. Try not to use it until later. I actually have more health. But for now, at least just have it. Make sure we pick up everything we can. Before we go downstairs and get on the tram, you know, get out of here. Well, somewhat out of here. Now apparently something is on the bridge. And we get to go and find the
Buy new weapons and items at the store.
Yep.
And place extra items in the safe.
So here we got our first introduction to the store mechanic in the game. There'll be one in every tram station. So obviously you can buy stuff, you can sell stuff. You see here several other weapons. Right here is the level 2 suit, my power node here. Alright, so what I actually move those. Yeah, this is something you can sell. As you can see, it's worth 30,000 credits. Go ahead and just sell that because it doesn't have any point. Alright, we're gonna buy the level 2 suit right now. Little animation here. Don't know why the whole thing would have to close, but who knows. So, as you level up on suits, it's basically just get you what looks like more armor. The suit itself doesn't really change much. But that's always a nice thing. If I wanted to, we could buy some other stuff. If you want to buy power, and I want to buy that. Outside of that, right now.
Red weapon icons mean your weapon has no ammo in its clip.
So this is the line gun. Think of it as basically the much upgraded version of the plasma cutter here. It's very useful, especially for early on in the game, especially if you can upgrade it as well. So down here, there's also a bench we can use to just upgrade stuff if we want to. And as you can see, now that we have purchased it, the line gun is also available. So every weapon has same basic ones: your capacity, your damage, your reload time, the width. In this case, well, let me rephrase that. They also usually sometimes have an additional one. So in this case, the width of the gun, how wide across it will shoot, how much ammo it can carry at one time. And this one has a mine feature to it. There's the plasma cutter. That's just how fast you can shoot it as its other special ability. And of course our rig. I'm actually going to put them both in here and give myself a little extra health. See there, as you improve improve your health, you get more bars on your back. That's our health indicator. Let's go ahead and take the tram out of here. I'm getting me a drink. So that finished chapter 1. Yes, we are going to save our progress. And we'll move on to chapter 2. Intensive care. Okay, so...
Shh, it's all right, McCoy. He's here. Nothing to be afraid of. I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you. Can I go now? Claire wants to take me. Just shut up.
That was awesome.
Use kinesis to move or throw objects.
This is actually a very useful technique. So you see here, you can pick stuff up and then throw it. There is no limit to it, if I'm remembering everything correctly. The only downside, I guess you could call it, to it, they use it a lot for a variety of different things in the store. I don't think there's anything new. Now they have an air can you can buy. Replenishes your air meter. And the pulse rifle is what the guys were using at the beginning in that opening in the lounge. You get this now. You don't have to flinging, but flinging is fun. And it serves an actually...
To add items to the store.
Yep. So, get the schematic for a flamethrower, if you do so desire. The staple of any such horror-style game.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. You'll have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage and a shock pad from Zero-G Therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
Alright. And I need that. That's my ammo for my other gun. I'll be using it, but you probably won't see me use it as often early on as you will later. And I have a tendency to just kind of fall back on my trusty pistol here. And this is what essentially this gun is. Okay, they want me to go that way. I don't think it really matters which way you go. Let's go ahead and try this way. Forgot about the flashes. The very first time I actually ever played this, I actually turned the brightness up. And it's the only time I have, you are really freaking creeping me out, man. I got a headache from playing this game. And I'll give it to you, that takes some dedication right there to actually... Nope, one. There. Goody. It was in the tubes. We need a power node. That's the other thing. I keep using them all. I have a bad tendency to do that. But a lot of doors will also require you to use a power node to get to into them. Unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion in 8 hours. This is a long one. Strange. Then obviously, if you're having a hard time reading it or
Use
keeping it,
kinesis on heavy objects that display this symbol.
then I'll have this video probably go up on my YouTube channel as well. Or this one will go. Take your leg off. I don't have to worry about it. And a schematic for pulse rounds. So now I've got a power node. I want to go back and unlock this other door. A lot of times there'll be another power node in the building you unlock. As well as plenty of equipment. Can't get that one.
You found something down there, didn't you?
Yes, we found something.
So the texts were right all this time.
I wouldn't be certain of that. There was nothing divine in what I saw.
We must embrace this. We are the first witnesses.
Matthias isn't letting anyone down in the colony. It's under quarantine until we learn more.
To hell with Matthias. He of all people should know that this is greater than him, or the operation, or even the company. This is our deliverance.
Keep your damn voice down. People are dying down there.
Only the worthless and the unbelievers. But I believe. Do you believe, Terrence? Do you?
That's just a little glimpse of basically what is to come. Let's get rid of this. Because this is gold semiconductor, which is like super useful. So a lot of these rooms will have some form of text or audio log in it. They'll give you a little bit more glimpse into the overall storyline of the game. I think I have to come back. I don't think I have to come to this room now. I think I have to come to this room later. But there's no difference. Just go through and pick up stuff now. first kind of look at a group that plays a recurring role in all of the Dead Space games.
Entering vacuum.
Yeah, here's a vacuum.
Your air meter will appear when you are in a vacuum.
So you can see I have a timer there on my shoulder, or just by my health, whatever you wanted to define that to be. So that will be your air meter. What's this? A medium air can. You don't need any of the like air cans that I'm aware of. I think I used it the first time around. Maybe I did. Most of the
As you know, Ishimura is able to set his gravity locally. Your grav boots will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
So you should be able to get from one like spot to another without really any difficulty. I remember this room. I kind of remember it. I think, though, actually, I'm just going to go back and do the other ones. I have a feeling if I come back here, this is more than just like a little side room.
Entering vacuum.
I'll just go ahead and go back and actually go towards the objective. I've gotten a couple stuff. And if I can go back to store.
Exiting vacuum.
If I go back to the store, then that will at the least give me a and I can go there and I can download the couple of schematics I've got. You have to take them. You don't just pick them up, you actually have to take them back to the store and download them. Forgot that at first. And then once you've got them in there and downloaded, then you don't that takes it. I usually plus I have the gold semiconductor that I would like to sell, because that's also worth credits. That's the only purpose, is just to be sold for credits. So store right here. I do like the extra bit of the kanji there, as the Ishimura is clearly not a US name. So I downloaded those two things. Right, let's go to my inventory. Sell that. I'm going to sell the stasis pack because I don't use it that often. Let's go ahead and move that. Use it later. That should open up a couple spaces. Yeah, I got 5 spaces open, so I got enough space for weapons and med packs. And let's go ahead and save this. I've gotten that stuff. Kind of want to try to keep your...
All weapons have an alternate firing mode.
Yes, we know. Pull it up. And since I'm playing on PC controls, I just press my wheel. That'll alternate the firing mode. So on the pistol or the plasma cutter, it's pretty easy. Or for vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. On this one, it's more of a... I shot that. That's a mine now. So each one has a slightly different one that also reflects in the upgrades. So I showed you guys before. This one had a mine. That was it. That's the secondary secondary firing. I don't have a tendency to use the mine as often, just because this kind of place always makes me nervous. It's also nice that it's wide open, well lit, which means
hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Dark and dangerous. That's what they do. Trying not to look directly into the light. Doing this is proving difficult. So the other thing you can do, I kind of wanted to show you guys with an actual enemy. Can't seem to find there's another one here somewhere, is the limbs to pull off your other enemies. You can actually fling directly into them. To use it. I hit him or I missed him. You can actually use the limbs from your enemies to fling to augment your ammo, so you don't necessarily have to use your guns to kill them. And I think at least in one other game there are times where you can actually go almost a step further.
Quarantine lifted.
Did I mention I hate it when that happens? And I have to get used to it because that's going to happen a lot. It's a recurring theme of being able to... I can't read that note. Of them pulling a... I want those.
I finally convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. And what I saw was glorious. Breathtaking. Miners undergoing a transformation into something extraordinary. I must know more. Even as the believer within me wants to become one of them, the scientist needs to uncover their secrets. I need to study one of these necromorphs, as Kyne so clinically puts it. I need to witness this infection firsthand. Perhaps that patient from the colony.
So I think that's the first time in the game they're referred to as necromorphs. was actually a lot lower than I thought it was. Set back up to full. I took a decent amount of beating there. I did not intend to take any of it, but...
What in God's name is going on down there?
I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's work.
I'm not so sure of that. We have to assume that the colony's problems are somehow connected to the marker.
You can assume all you want to. I do not. The marker is glorious and divine. You know that.
God moves in mysterious ways.
Anyway, we'll have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it all you want to. What are you so worried about?
Worried? Captain, people are dying down there, killing each other. Is this madness the transformation unitology teaches us?
Doctor, Terrence, there will always be risk when the stakes are high. And here, they're enormous. It could change everything.
And that's what worries me.
Yeah, that was right. The Church of Unitology. They play a repeating role throughout all the games. Their basic... I'm trying to remember their belief. There's a lot more is delved into them in the second game. Second and third. Well, more the second game, yeah, I take it back. But they have this belief. I believe it was a marker was found on Earth a long time ago, and their founder of the church believed that the marker was a divine object. Of course, they had all these terrible things happen, and they believe that the government is attempting to repress the knowledge of the marker. And, you know, it's a normal... There's nothing too, I would say, abnormal about it. I thought I could get in there. We'll learn more about the Church of Unitology as the game progresses. As we've already seen there, one of the Unitology scientists is always saying, like, the believer in me wants to become one of them. And you'll find that that's a also recurring desire throughout the Unitologists, is that they want to become necromorphs. If it was that easy, then that probably wouldn't be too much of a problem with them, but they're very crazy sometimes too, or most of the time. Biological Prosthetics Center. We keep you working. Oh, goody. You want green?
Come on! Come on! Let me out! No!
Yeah. Guess which room we get to go into next, guys. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, but that's so worth it. I forgot that you did that to him. Oop, hold on, go back. I thought I saw something I could pick up. I'm just going crazy. And now there's this creepiness factor added in. Babies and whatever the frick these things are supposed to be. these creepy things' weakness are the tentacles. Obviously, you can do this with the plasma, but it's almost better to actually use this one if you have it, because a lot of times one shot will take off all three. You don't necessarily have to have super great aim while you're doing it to actually get that.
All right, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
Yeah, I didn't pick up the shock pad. That was the other direction, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up the shock pad. In a while. We get ones that also like to blow up. Near them when they're doing that. For obvious reasons. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and save here. And then let's move on. I should have already killed all of the Necromorphs, or at least the beginning portion of this. I should just be able to run through here. At least till I get to the entire game, almost the entire game, takes place on board the ship. So it's from time to time, they'll be actually, not even from time to time, quite often, you'll head back to old areas that you've been to before. And of course, at that point, stuff has changed. Save station. There's a decent amount of save stations throughout the game. However, I think on the harder difficulties, it also gives you, like, limited saves. So, I think on, like, the hardest, you get, like, 6 saves throughout the game.
Exiting
so
vacuum.
You can do it, obviously, but it's also one of those ones where, like, I'm nowhere near that level.
Your ammo counter will flash red if you can't jump to a surface.
This is the part of the game where things get tricky. Not so much tricky as like tripsy. So this is the part that it starts almost playing through. Not really like on purpose, but at least to me, it's very much, if you guys have read Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, it's very much that moment where they're talking about being able to grab. And so you're in a zero grav environment, and you have to kind of remind yourself which way is quote unquote down.
Exiting zero gravity.
So, always remember, the enemy gate is down.
Great. You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
Zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, that makes my head.
Entering vacuum.
Just a second. Go through there. I do like the muffledness of fighting when you have to come out here and fight zero G. Or not zero G. Well, I suppose it probably is zero G to some degree, but no atmosphere.
Exiting vacuum.
So that's one of the things, like, a door may be locked now, but it'll probably unlock later. For the next time you have to come through here, to either pick something up or grab something new. Alright, let's try to get through this relatively quickly. Big bad enemy. We have a couple of them actually that we have to take down throughout the game. And they are not small. Get back. We're almost back to the store. I have a couple health packs in my storage area I can pick up and take out. Fucking hate those things. Fucking little tiny baby thingamajiggies. Alright, let's go to the safe. See if that's enough. Now That at least got me most of the way. Right, what I'm gonna do... I'm just gonna move one of those out. I'm not gonna use it. My health is almost full. I'm gonna get my butt over here and I'm gonna save this frickin' game. Alright, let's go ahead and blow this up, shall we? Now you'd think they'd just let you, move out of the way, but no.
Okay, you're through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. God. Get him to the table. Hold him. None of you hold him down. Christ. And recording.
That was Nicole, right? I can't tell from here when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Yeah, we also have this nice, giant hole in the wall. That just makes everything more fun, doesn't it? Okay. That's the way in, so let's go ahead and take a quick little explore tour around here. Pick that up. Got more plasma ammo that I'm gonna know what to do with in weeks. And then later on, like an hour down the road, you're going like, where's all my ammo? Part about this. So this is the part that you knew it was coming. There's no way they were going to put you in a horror game about dead stuff coming back to life without sending you into a frickin' morgue full of dead bodies. This slowly. We're going to do this methodically. Got this. At least I turned the lights back on. Okay, can't go in there yet. So we're going the other way. Look at that. You get 2 for the price of 1. Like this. See what's in. I want that. Yes, I know. Okay. Pick that up. That's there. For later. You see one of the reasons why I like having the liner up for the early game. Nice wide area, able to cut through most of the early enemies in one shot. Not really having too much difficulty. Text.
Hello?
Audio.
Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening. Why did they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the walls. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse. Help! Somebody help me! Please!
Alright, so what do we got here? Oh, goody. It's a list of newborn babies. Great. As for kids. If you're wondering why I'm so pessimistic, I suppose it would be when it comes to newborns. I've also played most of the second game. I remember a couple of... Oh gosh. We're about to see something really, really freaking creepy, aren't we? Did you just cut your throat with a hacksaw? That's on my list. Really, really freaking creepy. But then again, this entire game is designed to be really freaking creepy. Kind of with my heart rate, I'm pretty sure, has jumped. Marker up. Goody. Save station. Use it now, Isaac. Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Science Log Chief Science Officer Dr. Kyne reporting. The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
Well, now that sounds lovely. swap down. Tombeck says that's the captain. Money's also on. I'm gonna get jumped. Oh no, it's the first time I've seen one of these guys. They get to create the networks.
Codes received, and they look good. Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
See, anytime we see one of these little buggers, we need to kill them fast, because they will take any corpse in the area and revive it. Alright. So this is the death of the captain. We're dead, exact reputation is conflicted, and beyond the scope of my role. I'll report the body. Well, that's always a great way to start a report. Good health. Unlawful death, whether deliberate or accidental, is beyond my jurisdiction. So, the captain didn't die, he was killed. In some way, shape, or form. Okay, yeah, I am. I'm back at the beginning. Let me take this back.
Isaac! Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life. Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Oh, goody. So now, we are in danger of the ship crashing into the planet. Isn't that fun? Alright, save time. Much of the saves. I don't know how it survived by only having a couple of saves. First things first, I'm gonna go to this store. And I got that downloaded. Sell that. Got a bunch of plasma. keep that for right now. One of the reasons why you want to try and get the schematics is, well, some of them are for weapons, such as the flamethrower. They're also ones for ammo. So for later game, or when you're prepping for a boss fight that you know is coming, it's also nice to be able to just, you know. Alright. So that's the end of Chapter 2. Intensive care is completed. And yes, we're going to save our progress. I don't care that I just did it, we're doing it again. So now we're on to Chapter 3. Now what it's supposed to start with. I don't know the name of it.
You've got two problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
Yay? Why am I doing all the work here? Pick up a couple of stuff from around here. So now the engines are broken. They have no fuel. And it's our job to get everything running again, because that's the way this game works. Keep exploring stores, see if there's anything new here. Flamethrower, if you really want it, the rifle. And of course you can buy new stuff. I'm not gonna worry about that. That's still unsafe. Some of these to the safe. Anyway, I still have 100 shots with the pistol, I think. That'll be enough. There's a couple of extra empty spaces. Or whatever we managed to pick up along the way. Didn't realize I could break that. That's awesome. But this is mostly, I usually like to try to keep open more just for...
Personal log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots, they were nothing compared with what came after. Our friends, our co-workers, started coming back. Changed, coming back to kill us, drag us away. Rucker disappeared this morning, and I have to assume he's dead. My crew, they're starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems. We're hemorrhaging fuel, and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going to try to reach the fuel depot to see if we can fix it. Temple out.
Fun times. But actually, what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, is I'm just going to save here. And then I think I'm going to call it good. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow, I'm thinking, on Sunday. I'm not 100% sure of the time. I'll try to let people know via my Twitter channel, Twitter page, whatever you want to call it, which is also Cooligan Dragoon. And then this video will be going up on YouTube at some point in the near future, which is also Cooligan Dragoon. So thank you everybody who stopped by, and I will hopefully see you all later for the next exciting part of the game. So take care.